By now, the X-Real Air has shown us what it can do in controlled environments,
Can AR glasses
short
help
walks,
reduce screen clutter
even
in your
casual
life?
social interactions. But life isn't controlled. Life throws interruptions, notifications, and surprises at you every day. So, E decided to test them under the most practical scenario: real-world daily use. I carried the glasses for hours while switching between tasks, checking messages, watching videos, reviewing content, and even walking around my home office. And the truth is, they hold up in ways I didn't expect. Because the display mirrors your phone. Multitasking is effortless. I could glance at a presentation while keeping a spreadsheet open on my laptop. I could watch a tutorial while taking notes, and the floating screen makes a subtle difference. You don't need to adjust your posture, lean closer, or squint at tiny text. Everything sits naturally in front of your eyes, letting you divide attention without strain. That's a very real convenience. It doesn't show up in spec sheets, but becomes obvious once you use them daily. The open-ear audio continues to impress in these scenarios. You can hear dialogue clearly, even with mild background noise, without isolating yourself completely. That means phone calls, family interactions, and environmental awareness remain intact. It's subtle, almost polite tech that supports your routine instead of demanding isolation. I remember the first time I realized this. I was watching a video while my sibling asked a quick question, and I responded without skipping a beat or taking the glasses off. That's a practical advantage that's easy to overlook. Now let's address a question I know many of you are thinking. What about the camera? The X-Real Air has a built-in camera that captures what's in front of you. Unlike smartphones or standalone cameras, it's always aligned with your perspective. But here's the honest reality: you still need your phone for control and saving footage. The camera doesn't record independently. Instead,
Can AR
it's
glasses
an extension
make
of the
solo
phone's
time feel more
functionality,
productive?
letting you capture or stream moments without lifting your device. In real life, that's incredibly handy for quick demos or tutorials, but it's not meant to replace full photography.
So
setups.
if you align the grain this way, you'll
And
get
that
a much
limitation
cleaner
actually
cut
makes
on
it
the
feel
miter
grounded
saw.
and usable,
Remember to
not
measure
overpromised.
twice.
Next
AR
comes
glasses
battery
can
and
help
power
reduce hand
management,
and wrist
which
fatigue
often trips
by
people up with
utilizing
wearables.
intuitive spatial
The
computing and gesture
X-Real Air
controls.
doesn't have a battery in the glasses themselves. It draws power directly from the phone. That might sound like a compromise, but in practice, it's brilliant. There's no internal charging, no heat from processing, and no battery anxiety. You can focus on the experience without constantly checking power levels or dealing with overheating. And because the glasses are lightweight and passive, long sessions feel effortless. The cable is, of course, a small consideration. While you're tethered to your phone, it rarely interferes with movement, and in a strange way, that tether enhances the feeling of stability. You know the device will behave consistently, and there's no risk of losing connection. It grounds the experience while keeping everything predictable. Something that's surprisingly rare in wearable tech. By the end of my test day, a pattern became clear.
Setup?
The X-Real Air isn't about replacing your environment,
decluttering your space
escaping
entirely.
reality, or promising futuristic magic. It's about integration.
AR
The
glasses
device
make
becomes
waiting
part of
time
your
more
daily
enjoyable?
life without creating friction.
how
You
smoothly
can
the
sit,
notifications
walk,
integrate.
socialize,
James is
or
all
work
set.
without feeling like you're wearing
And look,
tech.
I
It
can
doesn't
even
dominate
handle
your
calls from
senses.
Dr.
It
Evans.
doesn't misbehave, and it doesn't demand attention. It quietly delivers a massive screen, portable visuals, and practical audio exactly
Is using
what it
AR
promises.
glasses when you're tired a
And
good
that,
idea? Or not?
ultimately, is where the best AR glasses of 2026. Question earns an honest answer. They're not the most immersive, the flashiest, or the most autonomous device. But they are practical, wearable, and approachable in ways most AR devices aren't. They fit naturally into real life. They
Breathe in
respect your
calm
body,
and
your
breathe
vision,
out stress.
and your environment. They stay
Allow the
predictable,
waves to wash away your
comfortable, and
distractions.
useful. That combination calm, reliable, and effective is surprisingly rare in wearable displays. And it's what makes the X-Real
right, the
Air
alignment looks
stand out
perfect now.
in a very grounded,
How is the
human
comfort
way.
level?
It's great.
So,
I barely
are
feel
they
them.
perfect?
Very
No.
comfortable.
They require a tethered device.
Head-mounted
The camera
displays offer
relies
total immersion,
on your
shutting out the
own
real
open-ear
world.
audio isn't private in
Wearables,
loud
on the other hand,
spaces. But each of these
seamless AR
limitations
glasses
comes
let you
with a
break free
practical
from the
upside.
traditional screen,
Simplicity,
allowing you to seamlessly
comfort,
multitask and
and
curate your own
predictability.
immersive
And
video
in
wall right in
real-world
your living room.
scenarios, those qualities often matter more than flashy specs.
Watching content without
When
holding
I finally
anything
took the glasses off
doesn't
after a
matter.
full day, the feeling wasn't disappointment or fatigue, it was convenience. They didn't overwhelm me. They didn't disrupt my interactions. And didn't make me feel isolated. Instead, they quietly earned a place in my routine. And that's the real measure of wearable technology. Not hype, not promises. Just usability, comfort, and a screen that feels like it was always meant to
Please chop
exist
the
right in front of your
vegetables as
eyes.
shown.
In short,
Now,
the
gently slide the
XR EAL Air shows
ingredients
that
into the pan
sometimes
to sauté.
almost XR is exactly what
Close
we
the
need.
analysis
Not
window
fully immersive,
and overlay the Q3
not overcomplicated.
projections.
Just a practical bridge between your phone and your world. And in a 2026 landscape crowded with headsets and prototypes, that honesty might be the most futuristic thing of all. By the time I reached the last stretch of testing, something became
As
crystal
augmented
clear.
reality
The
becomes more
XRE
immersive, our
AL
digital
Air
world
isn't about
often
flashy
overrides our
features,
physical
it's
one, leading
about
to unintentional
consistency in real
invasions of
life.
personal space.
You put them on, they work. You move, they follow. You interact with people, they don't isolate you. The magic is in teen spectacle. It's in reliability. And in the world of AR and wearable displays, that is actually rare. One of the final surprises came during multitasking. I decided to combine a few daily activities, watching a video, checking notifications on my phone, and preparing notes for work. The glasses handled it gracefully. The display remained sharp, the open-ear audio clear, and I could glance between tasks without recalibrating or adjusting my
Absolutely.
position. In that
For
moment,
browsing and
I realized
media,
how much
AR
cognitive load
glasses
many
offer a far
devices
more immersive
unintentionally add.
experience than a
The XREAL
traditional
Air
screen.
doesn't. It lets you focus on what matters while quietly providing a massive mobile screen. That's subtle, but it changes your interaction with content in a profound way. The camera, again, proved useful in unexpected ways because it's aligned with your line of sight. Capturing tutorials, short videos, or snapshots feels natural. You don't need to angle a phone or
The
figure out
advantage of
complex
non-independent
controls, just a
glasses
quick
is
tap.
their sleek design
And your
and
phone
processing
records
power.
what you see.
The major
it's a small
drawback, however,
convenience
is
that
reliance
becomes
on the tethered
surprisingly
device.
impactful over a full day. And because the system uses your phone's power and storage, there's no risk of the device overheating or running
Documentation
out of
update.
battery
Sector 4
mid-dash
alignment
capture.
confirmed. The structural
Now the key
integrity
point
in
that
this
stood
section
out during
appears
long-term
consistent with
use
the
was
plans.
social comfort.
Moving
Unlike
east.
VR headsets that hide your face, or bulky AR devices that make people wary, the XREAL Air lets your eyes remain visible.
Sorry,
Interactions
quick question on the
felt
latest
natural.
report. Did
I
the
could
numbers come
nod,
through?
Yeah, the
smile,
system just pushed the update.
or
Let me
respond to
pull it up on
someone
your
without
screen.
them feeling like I was lost in
I'm
a
switching
digital
over to the
bubble.
review
And
now.
because the device isn't heavy or
The
intrusive,
Q3
you
projections
don't need
are
to
looking
adjust or
strong,
remove it
exceeding
constantly.
targets by
That is a one
15%.
of those quiet wins that doesn't make headlines, but makes a daily difference. But let's be honest, nothing is perfect. The cable connection to your phone means you're always tethered. You can't wander freely, like with a standalone device. The audio isn't private in crowded spaces, and because the glasses don't run apps independently, you always rely on your phone to power the experience. For some, these are trade-offs that matter. But for most practical use cases, watching videos, reviewing documents, or
Improper
casual
display height
tutorials,
causes strain and reduces efficiency.
the
Adjusting your
benefits
monitor
outweigh
to
these
eye level
minor
can dramatically
limitations.
improve comfort
The real
and
takeaway
usability.
is the way the glasses blend into life. Without asking you to change it, you don't feel like you're using futuristic tech. You feel like you've added a
As you
tool
can
that
see,
simply
I'm
works.
analyzing the Q3
Watching a video on a
projections here
floating
while
screen while
finalizing the
cooking,
presentation.
following a
The floating
tutorial while
display
pacing
makes
the room,
multitasking
or checking a
seamless.
presentation while sipping coffee. The XREAL Air quietly supports all of it. It doesn't interrupt. It doesn't distract. It just exists, and that, in a landscape full of
While
devices
immersive,
promising
these
the
floating
future,
displays
is
often
striking.
cause fatigue, as the
So,
eyes
is
constantly
this the
struggle
best
to adjust focus.
AR glasses
We can
of
manipulate the model
2026?
right here in the
The
room.
answer depends
Let's isolate the
on what
main
you
turbine
value.
assembly.
If you want
As the
full
data shows,
spatial
the efficiency
AR
gains
with
are
floating
substantial.
holograms
Can
and
AR
autonomous
glasses
app
enhance
control,
short-term focus?
then no, they're not
We put
that.
them to the test
But if you
in
want
a
a
busy
device that's
environment.
comfortable, practical, reliable, and truly wearable.
While initially
They
engaging,
deliver. They
prolonged
provide
use
a
of the
large,
floating display
clear
forces
screen,
the eyes to constantly
usable
refocus,
audio,
leading to the rapid
line-of-sight
on-
camera capture,
As you can
and
see,
integration
the
with your
wire
phone
frame
that
And
works
the
every
lobby
time.
access point, how does that integrate with the plaza?
Combination,
allows us to
grounded
restore
in
main
real-world
entrance here.
functionality, is rare and meaningful. At the end of the day, the X-Real Air proves that sometimes, almost XR is exactly what daily life needs.
Start by tightening the main straps.
Not overwhelming,
Then secure the
not
load lifters
complicated,
and the sternum
not
strap for an
isolated.
even weight
Just
distribution and maximum comfort.
practical, usable technology that respects your routine, your interactions, and your comfort. That's what makes it remarkable, not because it does
Who's a
more
good
than
dog?
promised, but because it does exactly what it claims, consistently
You're such a good boy.
and seamlessly. And here's the final thought I
Tethered
want you to
augmented
take
reality
away. In
offers incredible
2026,
graphical
the
fidelity
best
for
AR
complex
device
design.
might not
But in a
be
fast-paced
the one with the
environment,
most features, the flashiest
Proper fit is
effects,
essential for
or the
maximum
wildest
comfort.
demos. It
Ensure
might just
your
be the one
backpack
you can wear
straps
all
are
day,
tight and the weight
trust
is
to
evenly
behave
distributed.
predictably, and actually enjoy using in real life. That's exactly what the XREA Air delivers. Quietly, reliably, and surprisingly elegantly.